Oh, welcome back, guys. I missed it. Wasting my time, subs. Alright, so let's get rid of subs. And we're gonna ignore. And let's check out Triple J. Next up on the list. Decent garage. It's just he has a crate car here and a crate car here. I don't like it. I should have said what's up, Triple J. Alright guys, so the Jetta pretty much because it's a cheap car to hook up, and you know, it's a cheap car to hook up and whatnot, and 41 minutes to a free crate. Cheap car to hook up, and you know, and what you call, we could right, we so and I want to work. We want to work on tuning, guys. We really want to work on tuning. All right, so that should we take a chance? So never do dynamic, guys. I always go fierce. Let's go fierce again. We will get the side skirts dynamic. Let's go ahead and get the fierce side skirts. Ugly, right? Ugly, ugly, ugly. Let's get dynamic sides, and let's go ahead and look at fierce, and then look at dynamic. And just for this is definitely too loud. Definitely too loud. All right. It's okay that the volume was okay on the last. Go there, and let's see if we're still 1645. Yes, we are. And then next round we'll put a hood and bumper on her, and you know, and we'll keep going. We'll keep going and see how far we could jack up 1645, guys. All right. So all right. Here we go. Actually, I'm looking at it now, and the got was a complete gem bill. It had hood and bumper and trunk. It looks like it's telling me. All right, too excited. Nice wheels on the car. Well, let's not get too excited. Maybe things come from this, and we need to reset the room anyways. So that's gonna give us a little bit of bad luck because it's gonna think we're something. Wheel spin, what? Alright, the Civic is a bad boy. Right around the Civic comes into her own. So I'm gonna shift out, not make her come and get us. Civic is a bad boy. Alright, so you know, tuning right now is a big thing for me, guys. You know, going through tunes, secret to me. So yeah, he should have had with the wheel spin. Okay, we are broken almost. One last race and we are broken. All right, before I lose my train of thought, we'll go back to we'll break it, we'll go back to the garage. Maybe this will be the last video for Racing Rivals as far as a remake. For now, this is all I could think of. I need to show you guys the torque chart anyways and try to explain that one more time while the audio is a little bit better, I think, on this time around. And I'll review it and see. Yeah, but you know, we have the Jetta because I'm into tunes right now, and I think tunes make a difference. You know, you've seen how different parts react, how the car reacts to different parts. You know, supercharger or turbo, stuff like that. You know, stuff like that. Those are secrets for me and everything. So I'll let you in on that when the time is right. As you ask me about these things. You guys are paying attention. I'll give the secret that way. Because I am known for being out here on track for the most part. So if you guys are out here waiting for reason to come back, I'll be here on track for you guys. Just don't race and invite you without prior notice, okay? Come friend me on Facebook, and that way you could tell me, hey, I'm getting on track. You could talk to me. You could tell me on track. You know, messenger. Hey, I'm getting on track. On track, you send me a race invite, whatever, something like that. So we are broken. Let's go back and do the torque chart. I hit the back button on my device, takes me right back to the garage at home here. And I did do the third race in front for you guys. And Actually, I just remembered, guys. We need to. This is a third video for today, and oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. The I am gonna label it the 11th. Label it the 11th because you know, just one full day for rest. Indeed, so we're gonna just label it. For if we do come back to Racing Rivals, we'll just continue the series for the 11th, you know, or whatnot. What I want to show you guys. Alright, so let's go into the torque chart. We wanted to dismiss one more friend, but here, let's not be a complete a-hole and we'll just forget about that for this episode. So torque with the tuning, guys, I am taking note that different cars label these parts differently. You'll get a turbo sometime first, or exhaust, or whatever, you know, on always tires first, and then you get, you know, your thing under it. So I just had to do that. All right, go in here and see what we have. We have a torque chart. Now you see it rising. That's exactly how your power flows, and when it crosses that line, that's usually where your perfect shifting. All right, so again, let's start from the top. Blue line is the torque line. Blue line is the torque line. Yellow line is the horsepower line. If you can't remember, it always comes on first. I'm not sure if you necessarily need to know that, but yeah, you're going to need to know that. I'll tell you why. All right, it depends how. Torque is the bad boy. You can see torque comes on first, and torque is the bad boy. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a chance to show you another torque chart tonight, and maybe it'll be completely different, a completely different graph. That way we could learn something different from it. All right. So what we want to learn is optimal shift point. What I am learning is, you know what, I better perfect, guys, so you don't make a mistake. I was thinking that the best would be right before perfect. But shifting right at perfect might be a better shift point on a car like this. Why? Because torque falls out immediately as it crosses the horsepower line. The horsepower is slowly going down, but torque is pretty much what drives the car. You know, horsepower is like backup power almost. I need to learn more about that now, and I'll let you guys in. So I think we're doing a lot by learning the torque chart right now. So remember, torque always first. Torque is the blue, normally portrayed as blue any graph you look at. But if you can't remember, the first line, the up line on the graph, and the line that normally rises first, I haven't where horsepower rises first, but it could happen, so you might need to remember your colors. But normally torque rises first, and then it stays above the horsepower graph, or and then crosses at some point, and that point, that's what you want to be your shift point. All right, we have we're 8 minutes into the video, so let's go check out the Porsche for whatever reason. Let's see what the Porsche is saying. All right. The RWB, I'm sorry they call it over here. RWB is a Japanese brand that modifies Porsches. Yeah, it's a Japanese brand. Rough is the German. All right. RUF is the German brand. RWB is the Japanese brand. All right, so let's go in here. It doesn't matter, guys. Any oh, and this is nice. This is completely different. Anyone you go into is going to show you the same exact torque graph. So let's just go to the same one for the sake of the people with OCD like myself that want it to be the same exact thing. Blue line, torque line first. Yellow line, horsepower next. All right, so let's watch it. Interesting. Perfect shift on a car like this. It's at either this point or this point. So basically you could run the car into red, a car like this. You probably don't want to do it past first gear. All right. Apart from that, common knowledge is they shift this car early before perfect for some reason. And if we look on the torque peak, one peak here, and it's way down on the graph. So that energy has been expended already as far as, you know, the life of the gear. So it's way down here on the graph. Here it peaks here, and then it peaks again right at perfect. So if I'm looking at it as a noob, I would say you could do it here. Here will be the best place, perfect. And maybe we'll do that for the next video. If I remember, we'll take out the RWB. See what kind of shifts we get in there. But normally I'm thinking about the Stella, really, is why I'm confused. You normally fear, and we don't have a Stella in the garage right now. That's supposed to be our mascot, but that's not in our So you have a peak in the torque here, so that might be a reason why they shift early, because the like I said, torque is really what drives the car. So shifting at a high peak in the torque, kind of you're gonna see this with the FRS. Let's go peek at the FRS real quick, and that should be an interesting look. So it peaks here, and then so we're gonna have to experiment with this guy. With perfect, but people normally shift the RWB, and I'm thinking about the Stella again as a disclaimer. We're thinking about the Stella as a disclaimer, but yeah, it what you call it? Here, check this out. I like this song. This is again, top back. Too bad we don't have a convertible. No convertibles in the game, huh? Yeah. So sticker bomb, guys. I'm looking for sticker bomb. If you guys have sticker bombs, you're willing to pull up a barrel for these nice cars, hit me up and let's do a sale, do some sales. I'm looking for 4 sticker bomb wheels, full sticker bomb if possible. I'll buy the other one too if I have to. All right, with collateral, guys. All right, so we're gonna check out FRS. In this, the last video. Sorry, it's not jinx it from last night was our or the date. How you're looking at the dates? We did in fact get that, even though everything shut down on us. The game even shut down on me. I don't remember at what point I did turn record it, but the game even did shut down on me. So guys, we got it. And for us, let's use it as our guinea pig. Let's go ahead and make her yellow first for good luck. Alright. And then we go over here back to it and check this out. So let's just go into the engine for the OCD by myself. Alright, so here's what I'm showing you. Interesting to come to this graph. We have a double peak on the torque again. But what's different on this car? I hope the Bluetooth doesn't interfere with you. What's different on this car is, if you notice, the horsepower isn't that high over here at the first torque peak. So it may be worthwhile getting closer to the perfect shift. And I think that they normally mark it. Thank you, Racing Rivals, for marking the perfect launch and perfect shift zones. They normally mark it usually where the torque graph crosses, and I guess that's why you have provided us with the torque graph. So those who are interested have a better chance of getting to know their car. All right, so here this is interesting. Also, you could see that the torque flattens out after the horsepower. So if it wasn't for the fact that it peaked so nice over here, and you probably get a really nice shift over here to go to the next gear following, probably except for the last gear, you realize you could probably run this car deep also. So you see why people probably make the mistake of shifting it perfect or even deep. All right, so that's gonna be it, guys, and thank you guys for joining me. This was your let's go ahead and leave it in the RWB so I can remember to come giving me trouble. We're gonna leave it right there. I think I just have to drag it right there. You go. You know what? Let's get into the Benz, guys. Let's get into our new car. Yeah, all right. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thank you for riding with me. This was your man JackInTheMiddle over here on Racing Rivals, guys. All right, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Be blessed. Bye.